I get beside myself, I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapy, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the tell the road told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Blick at my VIP. Snicker my. One brick, one miss. Rich took his chick out. We talking start like ball hype. Pretty face guy like, bruh, how do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm gonna miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my assist. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Before kickoff, Charles, quickly your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I could give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by their new quarterback, first-year signal caller out of South Carolina.
For every rookie prospect, there are always nerves involved in this moment. Running your team out to start a game. But there's a reason they brought him in. We're willing to make him their starter today. They believe he can overcome those nerves and lead his team to a victory. We saw him do it at the collegiate level and really make himself into a leader and someone you can envision doing the exact same thing here in the NFL.
And right away, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. This is Eric Dickerson, four-time rushing champ. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves. He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Here's Minshew. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for A. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Looking to throw it, Minshew. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Juju Smith-Schuster with an amazing diving catch. And the Niners take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here we go. They run the counter now. It's Peterson. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Excellent play there on third down. Give them 25 yards.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll swing this complete out to Hill, and he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Here's Rattler. He finds his man, complete. It's Pearson. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Here's the Raiders punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here, as this is toward the sideline. Back out there comes the 49ers offense, ready for their second drive. Just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Well, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now Minshew. This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down. Minshew not coming off. They'll try and go for it. On 4th down, Minshew. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Ready? 2nd and 11 now. Here we go. Now Rattler. Over the middle, complete. That's Hill. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
To the air is Rattler. And he finds Gronk. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Second down and 3. Throwing is Rattler. And again, he'll find Gronkowski complete. And the Raiders are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route,
touchdown Raiders! Rob Gronkowski, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now, they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. He's got his man, Gates. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Minshew sets to throw. And that's complete to Gates. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now back to throw. That's going to be caught. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Antonio Gates in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point now by Boswell. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. 4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Broken tackle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
There's so many definitions of a complete back. I think most people think a guy who can block, a guy who can catch, and a guy who can run. But how about when you put it all together as a runner and you can fake people out, you can be shifty, and also run with some power and break tackles, as we just saw on that pickup.
It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. Inside give to Dickerson. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. Eric Dickerson, 42 yards. And the 49ers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 21-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free possession game.
Here we go.
Play action. Now Rattler. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead.
And he's brought down all the way back in the end zone. My goodness, that's going to be a safety.
Well, 2 snaps ago, I don't think anyone thought a safety was on the table, yet it happened. They cut him on back-to-back plays, breaking through the line. No amount of evading was going to save him from a sack on either play, and on the last one, he ran too deep into the end zone to set up the safety.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And they'll accept that penalty. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stiff-armed him. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Minshew. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Wiggles free. And a solid run down inside the 30. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the gun, Minshew to throw. Gates with a grab. Down inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. They'll try to run for it here with Dickerson. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Eric Dickerson with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Boswell good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 23. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now a hit and a loose football. And it looks like the defense has got it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opponent. Recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
Going to give it up the middle. Here's Dickerson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 78 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Dickerson on the handoff. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Dickerson trying the right side. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. A carry for Dickerson. Powerful running. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
Now, that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
Here we go on 4th down. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I think it's a new...
That ultra ground music, riding in the good, not used. Tighten up, you would lose. I approve. I bet I stepped and approved. Straight ultra ground, make all you haters get down. You understand what I'm saying?
I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. Hey, I met this girl the other night. She said she wanted be a money white. Respectfully declined because I said I got a wife. She said she wanted her best friend is known around the world.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. We've got a couple of teams, Greg, that can make it happen with the defensive front. That's going to be a huge focus on this game.
With the importance of the passing game in today's NFL, Mike, you know how great it is to be able to disrupt that timing and throw off the quarterback's rhythm. And no better way to do that than by being able to get after him, especially with your defensive line. You don't have to blitz. You don't have to bring a fifth rusher. Keep that secondary intact. If this defensive line can cause havoc in the pocket for this quarterback, it's going to go a long way towards slowing down what's been a very good offense.
To throw right away is Vic. It is caught left side by St. Brown. Here's a 2nd and 6. Putting the tight end in motion. On play action, it's Vic. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. 3rd down and 9. Now, Vic. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. On 4th down, here comes Jack Fox to kick it away. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, drafted back in 2019 out of Washington State. It's Gardner Minshew.
Don't let this guy's laid-back personality fool you, Mike. He is a tremendous presence to have in your quarterback room. Not only does he have the ability to manage the game at a high level, but your team has a legitimate chance to beat anyone in the league whenever he's under center. Now, I don't know if I'd classify him as a long-term solution, but he's certainly someone every franchise they would love to have.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now a give on the ground. Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll try and throw with Minshew. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. On play action, here's Minshew. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. So we've come to the end. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Smith-Schuster, the man in motion. From the gun, here's Minshew. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs. Off the play fake. Here's Vic. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Braden Fisk is there to bring him down. 3rd and long. Throwing is Vick. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Here's Jack Fox now as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. This is taken at the 25. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Minshew out of the pistol here. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Not able to stay in. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be a loss of a couple of yards on that one.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerrero. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Jonathan Bullard able to bring him down. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. He'll get this out to his running back. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll spin his way forward for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Minshew going to look to throw. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Juju Smith-Schuster. Touchdown, San Francisco. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. To return is Greg Dortch. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Los Seahawks offense going to take over just before the half. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Just the lone touchdown in that first half of action. 7-0 is our score. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the 3rd quarter begins. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. You have a tight end motioning left here. They're going to go play action now with Minshew. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. So 2nd down, and they'll run it.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
To the air on 3rd down, it's Minshew. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He runs with it.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
To throw, here's Vic. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cowboy 80.
Now a give up the middle. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for...
That is caught back corner of the end zone. Grip, and of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
So, back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. The Niners offense ready to see what they can do. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a short pickup past the 25. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now Minshew. Now a shot downfield for Samuel.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Minshew from the gun on 3rd down. He's got a man. It's Smith-Schuster. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A handoff here, up the middle.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
At the 50-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Minshew. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
12 yards to go.
To throw, Minshew. And that is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Got it. Ready? 79. Here we go. Set.
2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. The ball comes out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Minshew. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.